My name is Amanda and I'm the Crop and Land Steward here at Gorman Heritage Farm, and I am getting ready to do our final planting of sunflowers for our Sunflower Festival. So the Sunflower Festival is the very first full weekend in October every year, which means I can't just plant the sunflowers and we can have the festival when they're blooming. It means I have to plant them and have them blooming at a very specific time, which can be a little tricky because of factors like the weather and how much rain we get, as well as soil conditions and soil moisture and seed quality. So what we do is staggered plantings. So we'll do 2 or 3 plantings every year within the span of a week or two. So I have already done the first 2 plantings about a week apart. I planted 3 acres, and today I'm going to be planting the final acre. So one of my favorite parts about planting the sunflowers is getting to create the seed mix that we use. So if you come to our festival and see a field of sunflowers, you might just think that you're looking at a field of sunflowers, but there's actually other things growing in there that we put into the mix intentionally. So this year, along with the sunflower seeds, I am including cowpeas and sun hemp, which are 2 cover crop legumes, which means that they take nitrogen out of the air and, with the help of some special soil microbes, put the nitrogen back into the soil. So that's really important because we're not applying any fertilizer to our fields. Along with the cowpeas and sun hemp, I also included some rye and some vetch in our first 2 plantings. Those 2 are cool season cover crops, but I'm hoping that they will germinate and just kind of lay low until the end of the season, and then they will grow through the winter and take off in the spring. So then we will have a beautiful field ready for us in the spring to plant our corn next year. And then the last thing I'm going to plant with them is some crimson clover. I'm just going to hand seed it right on top after I plant the sunflowers. And clover is another legume that's just going to help us fix some nitrogen back in the soil. This is the field that we're going to be planting into today. It was previously a field of wheat that we seeded clover into. And the wheat was harvested in the late spring. The clover here has been growing since February, so it's pretty established. And we are going to no-till plant into this field. We try to do no-till plantings as often as possible to preserve the structure and health of our soil. This year we're doing a whole acre no-till planting, and I'm gonna no-till drill the seeds into this clover field, and then in a few days, right before the seeds germinate, I'm gonna mow all the clover to the ground so that when our sunflowers and cover crops start to germinate, they have a little bit of a head start and can outgrow the clover as it starts to regrow. This is our Great Plains no-till drill. It's a very special piece of equipment. It's specifically designed to plant into a field that has not been tilled. So it has special coulter blades that cut through the untilled soil that make a little path for the seed, and then the seed gets dropped in, and it has little wheels in the back that pack it down and keep the seed in place. If you come visit the farm while the sunflower field is growing, you may notice the wire fence we have up around the field. And this is a low impedance electric fence, so it does carry a very small electric current, and its main purpose is to keep deer out of the field. Unfortunately for us, young sunflowers are deer's favorite snack in the world. So as soon as these sunflowers germinate, deer are all over the field trying to come and get in a little snack. And we can't really have that, obviously. We want our sunflowers for the festival. So we put this fence in place. It doesn't actually hurt the deer. Its main purpose is to surprise them. We put a couple baits up so the deer will come touch the fence. They'll be surprised, hopefully a little bit scared, so that they won't return with all their friends.